Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be going over the second planner in my planner lineup / planner system for 2022. For this system, this is my business planner and it is an Erin Condren life planner, weekly life planner from the Etta Eve collection. There is a story behind this. So I was a little bummed, a little mad because I enjoy this current planner right here, and this is the softbound 8x10 life planner from Erin Condren. I love a bookbound planner. I loved how you could lay it flat. It gave me plenty of room, plenty of space for me to do whatever I needed or wanted. However, they did have the softbound 8x10 life planners, but they did not have it in a horizontal weekly. So when I tell you that I struggled with what I was going to buy and I was trying to figure out what cover to use, I almost gave up hope and really started looking at other planners. But then this one came along and I loved the color. And I said, you know what, even though this wasn't in an 8x10, for the life planner, I said, you know what, I'm going to get it. I'm going to try it anyway. The insides are still the same and it works for me. So here it is. So this is from the Etta V collection, and I believe this came out, I got this in October. When it came out, it caught my eye because of the striking colors. And I was looking for something, when I was looking for planners for 2022, I wanted colors. I wanted them to be bright. I wanted them to be vibrant. Something that when I open them up, they give me joy, they give me peace, and I enjoy looking at them on a regular basis. So with this planner here, I did go ahead and have it personalized, and back at the bottom, it says, trust and believe in myself. This is something that, as I'm still in the early stages of really putting myself out there and becoming an entrepreneur and becoming an image coach, that regardless of what goes on, I still have to trust and believe in myself that whatever I determine and set forth to do, that it will come true and it will happen as long as I believe and, of course, put in the work. So let's take a look inside. So when we look inside, of course, we have here the cover to where I can write any notes or anything important that I have. I really don't use this for the planner, so because I think it's just a part of the planner and I don't want to get this messed up, because I don't want it to mess up any of the color and make it look ugly from my perspective. So here, of course, we have the vellum cover, and then we have here where it says the life planner horizontal layout, and a place where I can put my name, which I don't even put my name in my planners, but it is what it is, because with planners, we can use them any way that we want to. Now, I did go with the mid-century circle pattern. That's what I'm trying to say. Mid-century circle pattern. And the first quote on here, it says, is if you want something you've never had, do something that you've never done. So this is always a reminder to me that I have to step outside of my comfort zone and to get accomplished what I want, but also to stretch me as well so that I can achieve my goals and dreams. So here within any planner, as always, I have a quick glance of 2021, the last 6 months of 2021, and for all of 2022. Here, what we have here is what I like to call a blank space, a blank dashboard. So for me, what I use this will be where I track my monthly analytics for my email list, for my podcast, for Instagram, for I think I'm trying to add Pinterest. So all of my social media, and for YouTube, all of this will go here. So I will have, these will be the months that I will have, and then I'll list each platform that I want to track their analytics for, so that here I can have an overall picture of what's going on from month to month. And then here I can also go in, celebrate my wins, see what's going well, and see what I may need to change or do something a little different with. So that's what I will be using here. And of course we come with a lined page here to take notes. Don't forget your vision. So that's something for January so that I will not forget. Here we have the monthly layout, and with the monthly layout for each month, here is where I put when I'm going to post my new YouTube videos, when I'm going to have a new podcast, when I'm going live, when if I have any clients, all of that will go on here because this is my business and social media manager calendar. So I'm able to keep track of everything because as of right now, I don't have a lot going on. So I'm able to put everything in one planner to make it easy for me. And so I don't have 5011 planners. Now, the only downside that I do have for this that I will have to get used to is that the boxes are a little small as opposed to the 8x10 that I'm currently using. So I'll have to learn to write smaller, or maybe just find some functional stickers that I can put in to let me know if it's a podcast or if it's a YouTube video or a client. So that way I don't have to do a lot of writing. Now here is the weekly layout, and I love a horizontal weekly layout because I like to write a list and I like to keep track of everything that I have to do. So for this, what I like to do is here in the corners, I'll always put, if I have a YouTube video going out, what's the name of it? Here I'll put, if I have a podcast, what's the name of that? If I have an email going out to my email list, I have that on there as well. And here I will put down what I'm accomplishing for that particular day. So for Friday, December 31st, it might be, let me see, off the top of my head, it might be batch record podcast. So it'll be batch report podcast, and then I will do edit, upload, and description box. So I know each and everything that I have to do when I'm recording a podcast because I try to do everything at one time when I'm recording them. And then as I do that, I will mark each item off of my list. And then once I'm done, I will come back to, we skipped over the dashboard. We'll go back to that in a minute. I'll come back here to the monthly layout and I'll put on here new podcast episode going here. But before we go any further, I forgot to talk about the dashboard, which is one of my favorite things. With the dashboard, what I go ahead and do is I take my goals that I have, and I'll be going over my goals planning system in the next video. I'll take those from my goal planner and I'll put them here on my dashboard. So it might be, if I have 2 things I want to accomplish that month, I will put them here. If I have any ideas that I have running through my head, I may put them down here on the dot grid page form box here. For here, if I have any other outstanding tasks or items that need to be done on a monthly basis, as far as say maybe check analytics, or if I have an event that I have planned, I may put that there just to keep me focused on what I need to do for the month. This way everything is in one place for me, and all I have to do is just check back, and as I accomplish something, I'll go ahead and of course I will mark them off. This year I will try to do something different, and I'll probably put headers on here as for what it is that I want to do for what each box will be. And I'm still trying to figure out what that will be. So stay tuned for that. And I may do a walkthrough for you once I actually have everything set up in this planner. So as we go on, as you can see, it's still just the weekly layout here. Here in this planner as well, I don't use a lot of stickers. One, because it's colorful, and I'm a sticker person. I'm a functional planner that uses stickers as a pop of color or something to really grab my attention. I use stickers in another planner that I have in my Passion Planner Daily, and I do have a video for that, and I will link that here, so that I need to be able to see, and sometimes for me, stickers just get in the way and block my view, even though they're pretty on other people's planners. So for here, it's the same thing every week. If something, I break down my goals for the month into what I need to do each day, and then I'll make a list underneath of the task that needs to be completed for that. Now, if it's something I don't finish or something that I don't complete, I will move that over into probably, if not this same week, the following week, because I try to schedule to do something each and every day pertaining to my business. And that could be 2 hours or it could be 3 hours. It just varies on what needs to be done. The one plus that I do like about this planner is that the months have tabs. So as you can see here, you have February, March, and April, and each of them have a corresponding color. So that is definitely a plus for me. So I don't have to use, currently my 8x10 has a ribbon, and sometimes it is a little difficult to, if I use the ribbon, don't use the bookmark. But I believe having the tabs here will be a great added addition for me for this upcoming year. Something that I never thought I needed, but we'll try it and see. So this is my social media and business manager planner, as I like to call it, because within my system, the one thing that I do like to do is I've given every one of my planners a specific function. So this is a social media my social media business manager planner, and this is what keeps me together and keeps me organized with doing all of my day-to-day tasks. So if you are an entrepreneur or a creative content creator, what do you use to keep track of your social media goals, your social media analytics? Or if you have any questions, just let me know in the description box. And as always, I will have the link to this planner in the description box below. And with all of that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys next week in the next video. Bye, guys.